Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to my dojang on the deck on a beautiful Easter Friday. So I thought what I'd do is just for you all put together some short clips highlighting common mistakes that are found through the colour belt patterns. We're going to kick off with Chon Ji and work our way up to Chung Mu. So hopefully within these short segments you'll find some handy hints to help you during your training, during your self-isolation. So we'll kick off with Chon Ji, and one of the first small errors that I see as I do my gradings is failure to look as we're delivering our technique. So whether you're delivering a defensive technique or an offensive technique, it always pays to look. So for example, the first movement in Chon Ji, we know it's a forearm low block performed in a left walking stance. So we need to look before we actually do the block. So we need to understand not only how we're blocking, but why we're blocking and where the target is coming in from. So the first movement in this case is coming in from my left. It's a forearm low block. So crossing and dropping into our technique. So always look, create your sine wave and drop down. Okay, the next, there's only a couple of things in Chon Ji. So the next one is always a great one for getting my students to try and ask questions. So one of the real complicated things that happens within Taekwondo is spot turning, step turning, and all those different types of turning. What happens in Chon Ji is we backward step turn and we forward step during the pattern. So I guess the easiest way to think about it is when we walk, we step. We step forward, or maybe we step backwards. So think of stepping as when your legs pass each other. Okay, so forward stepping, obviously I'm moving forward, backward stepping, I'm moving backwards. So within Chon Ji, we do our first, second, and from our second technique to our third technique, we do what's called backward stepping. Okay, so we know that this is a stepping technique because, firstly, my legs pass each other. So we know it's a step turn. First thing I do is I move back, and I step, and I turn. That's a backward step turn. If you think of yourself inside a giant clock, the arms, so here we've got 12 here, 3, 6, and 9. So this is clockwise, and this is anti-clockwise. So from our second technique here, we backward step turn clockwise, and then we drop into our forearm low block. Okay, so from here, first movement, and then we forward step, and then we backward step turn, drop into our forearm low block, and then we forward step again. To here, forward step with our punch, and then we backward step turn and drop into our forearm low block. So that's backward step turning and forward stepping within Chon Ji. So that's important to remember.